So your kid dropped a news bomb on you. Something like they've been sneaking out of the house, or they got drunk at a friend's house, or they've been sleeping with their boyfriend, or even something like, Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant. You're freaking out and you're not sure whether you should cry or play it cool or ground them for a decade or maybe all three. If this is you, you're in the right place. I'm going to share with you 4 practical tools that might help you navigate through these kinds of situations. And I'm going to do it right now. So this video is meant to be helpful for parents who are in the thick of it right now with their teenager. And it'll also be great for younger parents who need something to stick in their pocket for later, because there will come a time when your kid gets caught up into something, you fill in the blank, something that shocks you and makes you want to flip your lid. So here are 4 practical tools for handling news bombs. And if you stick around to the end, the 4th tool has a really powerful conversation piece to help you discover what's really going on in the life of your kid. First, when your kid shares something with you, be thankful that they're talking to you. Anytime your kid shares anything with you, it's building the relationship. It's always positive when the lines of communication are open. One of the worst things that can happen in a parent-child relationship is silence. So as long as they're talking, even if the situation is tough, you can be thankful and have hope that healing is yet to come. Second, don't freak out. The way that you react when your kid shares shocking news is going to play a huge role in whether or not they'll share more shocking news with you in the future. Sometimes they decide to let you in on their personal world as a test to see if they really want to let you into their private world. And if you go freaking out, yelling and screaming and crying and threatening, they'll shut down, clam up, and you can forget about seeing their vulnerable side in the near future. Third, wait until you're cool before you discipline. See, I've always tried to make it a policy to not carry out a consequence when I'm angry or emotional. If you're in the moment, you can tell them that a disciplinary action is coming, but take some time to cool off before you lay down the law. Remember, the anticipation of the consequence is oftentimes worse than the consequence itself. Think about it. It works great with young kids. You just wait until your father gets home. Ah! Or wait until we get to the parking lot. Ah! They're like an angel in the store the rest of the day. Or go to the next room for 5 minutes and then I'm going to come give you your consequence. Eee! They're dying. I'm telling you. It works every time. Okay, before I share the last tool, if you're getting value out of this video, please give me one of these. One of these means like the video. It helps out a ton. And if you think that building stronger families is a worthwhile effort, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps the message get out there. All right, so lastly, I want to encourage you to consider their heart. You see, your kid may already be super frustrated with themselves for making such a bad mistake. Even more than that, there may be something deeper going on. This is a point where you really get an opportunity to shepherd your child through their mistake and help them get to a better place. All right, so like I promised, here's a conversation tool that will help you get a little deeper. I have a friend who's a great counselor. He told me in conversations like these, you need to look for something called a stem phrase. Stem phrases are phrases that will open up a conversation instead of shut it down. Here's some great stem phrases that will help you have more open conversations. If they share something like they're pregnant, or maybe they got somebody pregnant, somewhere in the conversation, as hard as it may be to do, you might like to say something like, wow, that must have been scary for you to discover that. You can always use the phrase, tell me more. It really works towards helping you to learn more. And then the classic phrase is, how does this make you feel? I know, it sounds hokey, but there's a reason why it's a classic phrase. It really helps you get deeper into the conversation. Hopefully these tools can help you through tons of situations like this and build stronger families. Thank you so much for watching.